Hello, class. So our week's topic was listening to help. And so I have my boyfriend here in the room with me to help describe a situation in which I offered advice. You want to go ahead and offer or go ahead and explain?
Hi, I guess one day Diane noticed I was frustrated after work, and I was frustrated because of my work content and the type of tasks and responsibilities I was taking was becoming very monotonous and repetitive. So I asked Diane, how should I handle this situation along with my manager and my CTO?
And so from that, when I noticed he was really frustrated, right, his body language was completely different than normal, just not really could not focus, could barely have a conversation and things. And so I offered the advice when he came up to me and I asked him what was wrong. And I had told him that, well, if you're frustrated, I think that you've been with this company for a while, so you should feel comfortable going to management and asking them or telling them about the situation and how it could be handled better through the company. And if that is not something that you feel comfortable with and you're beyond the point of frustration, that you can also go ahead and start looking for another job that is going to be a little bit less stressful and will also help with personal growth. So the consequence of me giving advice was that he took the advice and said yes and agreed with what I had stated, but his body language was a little bit more shifty and not couldn't really keep eye contact. And so from that I kind of gathered that neither of my advices were something that he was comfortable with, but something that he probably knew but just still needed to mull it over. So in the current I believe he has spoken to his boss, and so they are trying to come up with a way that the workflow will be a little bit better between all of the people that are working on the same project, so that it doesn't leave him with the frustration at the end, since he's kind of on the upper tier to go ahead and figure out the problems. And so also with this week, I was trying to listen, especially since it's Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Listening to my family and also some issues, via Zoom or in person, and just paying attention to body language. And it was kind of interesting how with this class now, I've been able to, I guess, read more into the conversation, even though I guess it's always been there, but I've never noticed it. And just like we now know that body language says a lot more than just the words. Oh, sorry about that. My computer froze. I do think it has been a little bit different because of this class, that my conversations have been a little bit better because I'm able to listen in a different way. So that's been really awesome. So I do look forward to listening to all of your guys' responses and seeing how everyone's been doing. Have a great week. And once again, happy Thanksgiving.